This episode of Take a Pitch is sponsored by Little Axe Big Hearts Rescue. Little Axe Big Hearts Rescue is a rabbit rescue in Westchester, New York, and the majority of their work goes to saving bunnies, even though they've saved a number of different animals. And they provide education about how to care for your rabbit. They accept donations and sell T-shirts to raise awareness and money through their Linktree link, and we'll put it below in the comments on the in the description on the episode. Couldn't think of what it was called. They're on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram, they get at _Axe_Big_Hearts. And on Facebook, just look up Little Axe Big Hearts. COVID impacted them. They're unable to access. They don't have as much access to vet care, as well as the cost of vet care going up. So their limited in-person funding. In-person funding and adoption events have all been stopped, actually. So help them out any way you guys can. And they are our first pandemic sponsor.
Whoa. See that guy right there? Looks like he's hit rock bottom. Well, that guy's actually me. Believe it or not. Now, I bet you're wondering how I got in this wacky situation. It all started in the summer of '86.
Listen, we didn't have a fucking script for this shit, all right? Fuck you. I got this literally 30 minutes before we were supposed to record this shit, all right?
Nah,
Fuck
you did
you,
good.
man.
You just
Billy broke down, bro. I lost it too once he left. I tried to keep my cool, bro.
It was just a jumble at the end. It was great. Besides that, I'm very big on adoption. Adopt on the shop. I think that's great. I love what they're doing, and yeah, go look them up. Go help them out.
New York based, gotta support them as well.
Yeah, awesome.
And they're rescues, so it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Take a Pitch.
Welcome back to Take a Pitch. It's your boys. We're back. All right.
Oh man.
Well,
That was
obviously
rough.
everybody. All right, relax. We're over it now.
Yeah.
So as everybody knows, the Mets made the biggest splash in a trade since Mookie Betts, and to get maybe the best infielder. Maybe, I don't know.
Best middle infielder.
Definitely the best shortstop.
Oh yeah.
And definitely the best middle infielder, because second base is
We'll get to that later for sure.
weak, but we will be getting back to that. It's actually not as weak as I thought. It was actually a lot stronger than I anticipated. But yeah, Mets got Francisco Lindor, and
I mean, we talked about that. We talked about that a little bit on our emergency podcast.
Yep.
It really causes some issues for the Mets without a DH. Having to find a spot for Dom Smith. Alderson has been very adamant. He does not want Dom Smith in left field. But it's interesting to me because Alderson doesn't really call the shots.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, why does Francisco Lindor affect that in any way possible?
Just saying.
Yeah, would it have been left regardless?
Well, no, because you had McNeil, then you would have moved either Rosario or Jimenez to second base. Trade away both.
But wouldn't McNeil be at second regardless? Would it once Cano got suspended?
No, it would have been Jimenez playing second base.
Mm-hmm.
But before the trade.
Right,
Yeah,
you
they
traded
would-
away Jimenez and Rosario.
They would be
Yeah,
shuffling around realistically.
I don't know. They need a DH in the NL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Mets
years now.
Mets have benefited from that big time. So would the Nats. We'll get into that in a little bit. And at Mike's famous transaction segment. Speaking of teams with DHs, I mean, we talked.
That's brutal.
That's brutal. Any other thoughts on the Lindor trade before I move across down to the Bronx?
Nope.
Nah. Good for the Mets.
So 𝒂𝒃𝒆, I gotta ask, man. I'll pitch it to you again. It's looking better and better every week. Joining the Mets fan club, you know.
Let me ask you something, Max.
Because DJ LeMahieu, man.
Let me ask you. You got $1 billion? You got $1 billion.
I personally don't, but Steve Cohen's got $14 billion. So,
Okay, so tell
I
him.
might not be the right person to talk to you about that, but I will make the pitch.
All right, so tell him to fork over $1 billion, and then you'll see me with a Mets hat on. All right.
I don't know, man. What if DJ doesn't sign? Like, he's about to enter negotiations with other teams.
Haven't we talked about this before, bro? If he doesn't sign, then it depends, right? It all depends, right? He could either not sign with the Yankees. It all depends. If he goes to the Dodgers, I'm fine with it. If the Yankees let him walk and he ends up on the Blue Jays, that's a problem. If he signs with either the Dodgers or the Blue Jays, and then the Yankees don't end up using the money that they would have gave him and allocate it to other places on the team, like starting pitching or or a real shortstop or relief pitchers, then that's a problem, you know. So I have to see how it plays out to have a final judgment.
Are you nervous right now?
Am I nervous?
Hey, you nervous that DJ's not coming back, man? You're saying blank check.
I wouldn't say
We got the
nervous.
rabbit in the sign, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I'm more curious to see how it's gonna happen. There's a lot riding on it. There's a lot of different ways it can go.
Yeah, definitely are. Oh yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, if they end up getting, if they bring Didi back, I don't want them to bring Didi back. But if they end up bringing Didi back, moving Gleyber to second, and they end up with Liam Hendricks and like Brad Hand, and then maybe they bring back Tanaka, I'd probably take that over DJ. They're gonna use his money smartly. I mean, we'll see.
I mean, that comes down to do you trust Cashman, and I'm sure every Yankee fan's gonna say yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Is every Yankee fan gonna say yes? I don't think so. Twitter would not agree with that.
Yeah,
actually.
I think if you're
yeah.
a logical fan, you'd probably say yeah, you trust him. But since most aren't,
yeah. How don't you trust Brian Cashman?
I mean, actually, I was thinking about. I mean, if the Mets got Lindor for Rosario, Jimenez, and 2 prospects, I mean, the Rockies are pretty stupid over there. Like, what's going on with Trevor Story? Like, you know.
By the way, breaking news about the Rockies: they're getting new uniforms next year.
Are they actually?
Yeah, that just broke yesterday.
Are they keeping the purple?
I believe they're keeping the purple and the black.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah, it works out.
I don't know. It's a very classy logo.
I only saw it was only like 2-sentence thing that I saw like yesterday morning.
That's
But
interesting.
It's very interesting. Yeah.
You look it up, Mike.
There's nothing.
Cleveland still need a new
Nothing
logo?
pressing. It just says, our new uniforms on the horizon. So it says.
Yeah,
You might as well. I guess that means get rid of Arenado and Story. Blackman, start fresh over there. Send Story over here to the Bronx. Why don't you?
I mean, he would be a good fit on the Yankees, honestly. Only problem is that he's a righty.
I know, dude. That's why Lindor would have been so good. Switch hitter. They need a lefty bat. I don't give a fuck.
Seager and throw him at third base.
I mean, I'll take Story, bro. Good speed, great defender.
5 tools.
Yeah, dude. If the Rocky, they seem cool over there, bro.
How old is he? He's what? 27.
He's, I believe, a year older than me.
26. Okay.
26, maybe
Still-
turning 27, maybe turning 28. He's young.
Yeah.
He's still got a few peak years ahead of him. Yeah.
I mean, if all it takes is a couple slapdick prospects, like, send them over to the Bronx, bro.
I mean, shit, man. That's what we do our mock trades for.
Yeah.
By the way, can we appreciate the fact that, and I don't know if we not acknowledged it on the emergency podcast, we did our Lindor trades, right?
Mm-hmm.
That week he gets dealt. Now, keep in mind, this is Andy Martino reporting this, and he did say, we record Sundays, put it out Mondays. Kris Bryant could be dealt as early as this weekend on Friday. He said that. So far, no news on Bryant. So he gave us a little time to do our mock trades. Let's see. If Bryant gets dealt this week, there's some sort of universal voodoo going on with us. But and Billy and Mike, you guys are pretty damn close with your Lindor to the Mets trades.
I know.
We got 2 of the 4.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, so how we're gonna do our mock trades from now on? We're gonna do 2 from each of us, right?
Yeah.
One that would be a great fit.
1 or
but
2.
It doesn't seem logical, maybe. Like Like it doesn't seem like it's gonna
It's
happen.
not gonna happen.
Right.
But there
And then
is
we're
a
gonna-
fit there. Like money would be an issue, but they fit.
Right.
Oh, so you want a fake one? I could give you
Yeah.
that one. I got
Yeah.
you.
Like, 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊 have fun with this. And then we have a real one where it's like, this makes sense for both sides, for everything involved. It makes sense. It could happen.
Yes.
So because Mike and Billy were closest to being accurate, they're gonna go last. 𝒂𝒂𝒅, since you weren't here last week, you'll go first.
All right. So I got, for my actual one, I have KB going to the Blue Jays. For Alejandro Kirk, he's in the top 6. I don't know how to pronounce any of these guys' last name, but
Don't worry
Jordan
about it.
Useless.
Roshan's top 3 prospect, shortstop,
Oceans.
and their number 12 prospect, who is a pitcher. It doesn't have to be that specific guy. Just threw in a pitcher there because they probably need pitching depth. And then for other options, I could see the Nationals, but I feel like they'd probably have to give away Carter Kieboom. The Dodgers need a third baseman. I feel like they're in on everybody. And then the Braves also need a third baseman / left fielder. So I feel like that's an interesting
See,
fit.
Max.
Yep.
I
Max.
was texting Max earlier. Hold on. And
I gotta get
he's
to
like,
it.
he's like, I don't see a fit here. And I said, what about the Braves? And he said, what about Austin Riley? I said, are you really going to take
forgot,
Austin Riley over Kris Bryant? Come on. But anyway.
I know.
go
I know.
on, Max.
I digress.
And do you want like a fantasy one? Like,
We can circle back to that. We do the second
Okay,
round.
that's fine.
Yeah. So speaking of the Braves, Billy did mention the Braves would be a good fit. And I looked into it, and you're damn right. They are a great fit. So I have Kris Bryant going to the Braves for 3 prospects. A lefty, Tucker Davidson. They're a left-handed pitcher, 8th ranked prospect. Don't roast me on this one. Daysbel Hernandez, a righty, 16th ranked prospect, and CJ Alexander, a third baseman, their 18th ranked prospect. I spoke to a Cubs fan that I'm friends with. Shout out to Brett. And he said he wouldn't be happy with a return of a bunch of mid-level prospects, but he can see that being what the return is going to be given Kris Bryant's value. So a Cubs fan telling me that the value isn't exactly where a lot of people think it is says a lot about what his value really is that if a Cubs fan understands that, and keep in mind between him, Javi, that core that they have there, Bryant's always been that guy that Cubs fans have kind of navigated to be their guy. So if a Cubs fan like that is telling me that he doesn't see that top value, this is a lot. So, Mike, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. All right. I have Kris Bryant to the Dodgers for Cody Hosey, who's their third base prospect, who's their 3rd overall prospect. Landon Knack, who's a right-handed pitcher, number 15. And then Zach McKinstry, infield, outfield, who's number 18. They haven't decided. I guess he's a versatile guy. He's like a Kike Hernandez type. And then I also have him going to the Nationals as well for Tim Cast, who's the 6th prospect, left-handed pitcher. Yasel Antun, shortstop, third base, 10th ranked prospect. Reed Schaller, right-handed pitcher, 16th rated prospect, as well as 𝑑𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒆 Cabrera going back the other way, just to fill out that roster.
The ass man. There you go. I mean, and before Billy goes, we all included a pitcher going the other way. Obviously you can never have too much pitching depth, but I wonder just what emphasis the Cubs are going to place on pitching right now.
I mean, I was thinking about packaging Kyle Hendricks in the fake trade that I had with the Blue Jays.
Right.
And I was going to throw in Nate Pearson, but because Kendrick has a lot of control left on his.
Hendricks has a big deal though.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't think they'll actually trade him. That's why I ended up scrapping.
Which I do see happening. I don't think that it's going to be just Kris Bryant. My realistic one is going to be the Blue Jays. I do agree with Chris 𝒂𝒂𝒅 here. And it's going to send Kris Bryant, Wilson Contreras, and Kyle Hendricks.
Wow.
Yep.
You weren't kidding about a fucking blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what the return is here.
It's crazy. I just said all this
Jesus.
before Billy said it, bro. We're in sync.
No, sorry, Billy said it first, man.
I don't think he did. I think we have proof of that too.
In
What's the
return,
return?
the Cubs will get Austin Martin, Simeon Woods Richardson. Where is he?
Austin Martin.
Then the 10 and 11 prospects are both right-handed, starting pitchers, right-handed pitchers. Adam Kloffenstein and CJ Van Eyck. And then the last one is Riley Adams, which I forget what he is. Let me check. He's a catcher. He's actually Major League ready. So that substitutes Wilson Contreras, who the Cubs have also been talking about shopping. Blue Jays need pitching. Cubs are on the downhill. They need to rebuild. And the Blue Jays get
Hell trade.
3 big pieces that they need. I think everybody's weighing a little too heavy on Kris Bryant's 2020.
Facts.
You have to remember that just, 2019, he hit 31 home runs and he hit 282 with a 382 on base. That's tremendous. So,
See,
I think everybody's weighing a little too heavy on his 2020, and I think that's going to show in the trade.
right, and actually help accelerate a Cubs rebuild. Just
It
strip
would.
it down right now. Get some key pieces for the future. And Richardson is
Would.
what, a year and a half out, 2 years out?
Yeah, you're talking about all these guys getting into the MLB in 2-3 years.
Within 2 to 3, right?
All around the same time too. I did
Wait,
that on purpose.
Billy,
Yeah, go on.
you had a catcher,
Yes,
pitcher,
2 starting pitchers.
and who was the other one?
Oh no, 3 starting pitchers. Sorry, and Austin Martin,
What is he?
Shortstop.
shortstop.
Okay, yeah, I had a
Shortstop,
shortstop,
the
a catcher,
Vanderbilt kid.
and a pitcher. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Third pick in the
He's
draft this year.
Yeah, he's like number
He's
16
supposed to be
overall.
He's supposed to be Dansby.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was actually gonna include him.
What
in
you
my-
mean? What Dansby was supposed to be instead of what Dansby
yes,
currently is?
Dansby, but fast, and can actually hit.
Me
I
and
mean-
Billy were on the same page here.
I like that deal
Yeah.
because,
Same
as we
idea.
said, it accelerates that rebuild. It gives the Yankees competition in the AL East right now.
I personally would think that would put the Blue Jays ahead because they
Yeah.
need a starting pitcher. I think if they got one more starting pitcher, and if Nate Pearson actually shows up and actually produces good numbers this year,
Yeah.
the Yankees have to be scared.
Right, and
See,
especially if they don't re-sign DJ.
the sad part is that, like, even doing that, like, if they do that trade, the Cubs can still compete in the Central.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They really can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they have those depth guys, like Almora, like, and Rizzo would still be there.
Ian Happ had a great.
Hap is good.
I thought about sending Almora out.
Hayward
David
still.
Bodie's not a horrible guy. You
Yeah.
know.
Right. And there's a
They
lot
did-
of versatility there,
They
too.
do need a catcher though if they do that because they did ship out Caratini.
Yeah.
Don't they have another
Yeah.
option though? I feel like they had a couple of.
Yeah,
Like,
they
don't they have like Josh
David
Fageley or
Ross
something?
coming out of retirement.
I mean, he gets the life. He's the
Player
manager.
manager.
Bro. Just get back there, bro.
Strap on a chest guard and some shit.
Just in case. Just in case.
Um,
Their catching is Contreras and
Amaya.
Miguel. Oh, Miguel Amaya. He's one of their top prospects.
he's
Maya,
pretty good.
yeah.
He's supposed to be pretty good. Did you all give your like reach ones or no?
No,
No,
Not yet. We're gonna go around to
because I
that.
didn't have one because that doesn't exist. Do you
So you
want my
just
reach
wanna-
one? It's just gonna be me making fun of Chris.
I didn't even get to say mine yet, dude. Why don't
Well,
you
mine-
wait till I
mine-
say?
But mine was gonna be you spending every single dollar that you have to buy Kris Bryant for
locking
yourself.
him in your basement.
All right, let me just give you mine, then you could
do
roast me,
extension
all right?
too.
All right, so if I had a fantasy one, it would be Kris Bryant to the Yankees for Tyler Wade. That's it.
Love
Get
it.
him the fuck off the Yankees. No disrespect to him. Seems like a decent guy, but ain't nobody competing with KB. Then when they don't sign DJ, we'll move Gio to second and have KB play third. Even though that makes it worse defensively, we'll figure it out.
Oh God. What
You
about
get
left
the
field?
most. What about left field? You got Clint Frazier out there.
That's true. I always forget about him.
Yeah. So does Brian Cashman too. So I should have traded him 7 times and got a big return, but instead you're gonna let Brett Gardner dick around out there for another 3 years. Whatever. We'll do that for another time.
Oh,
That's a whole nother rant.
Do you need a Yankee therapy session?
Not until they go on another 10-game losing streak, whatever, 7-game losing streak.
All right. So my my trade that I don't think is going to happen simply because there's a lot of external factors there. Kris Bryant to the Astros.
Oh, fuck you, bro.
So, so now hear me out, okay? It's not as bad of a fit as you may think. Yes, they have Bregman there, no doubt. But let me pull this up real quick because I forgot for some reason I didn't have it up. So I have Kris Bryant.
You slide Bregman to shortstop. You move Correa to second base.
Well, Correa's going to be a free agent.
I didn't even have that. Because at that point, you can platoon. Well, first of all, you put Brian in left because he can play left. Because right now they're slated to have 𝒂𝒆 in left field.
Who?
My point exactly. Listen, if the kid can play, good for him. I've never heard of him. So there's a 𝒂𝒆 there. So put Brian in left, keep Bregman at third. If you want to get Yordan Alvarez some fielding opportunities in left, throw him back in there. You can put Brian in the DH spot if you want to give him a day off defensively. For that, I have 𝒂𝒏𝒔 Diaz going to the Cubs along with Jordan Brewer, the 10th ranked prospect, an outfielder. Sean Dubin, I think. Right-handed pitcher, 15th ranked prospect. And Peter Solomon, right-handed pitcher, 26th ranked prospect, going to the Cubs.
What the fuck is that trade, man? He had to throw the Astros in there, bro. That was his full legit mock trade. He went in depth with the prospects and everything. That was not some made up trade, bro.
You were letting the Astros fucking fleece.
Giving up 𝒂𝒏𝒔 Diaz, bro, who hasn't been good in 3 years, and he was like average at best.
Man, why are you such an Astros fan? Jeez.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
That was the equivalent of Kris Bryant. No, hold on. That was the equivalent of Kris Bryant for Tyler Wade, straight up.
You can't tell me it doesn't fit hypothetically. The way I explained it.
Hypothetically, all up until you started saying who the Astros were going to give up, yes, it worked.
Bro, he went so in depth. Like he was looking up, like that was his actual trade that he wanted to pitch to us, but he put it in the makeup one, so he didn't get roasted even more than what he is now.
Chill.
Oh man, no.
But the fit is there.
Hold on, you are right. Up until you started naming players, you were right with everything that you said.
I really didn't look too far into the Astros system, to be completely honest. Like I didn't look at what they could give up.
You were right until you started speaking.
There's like 7 other fits, and then there's another 7 other fits, and then there's another 5 more, and then there's the Astros.
No, the fit makes sense. Just like the process of the trade made absolutely zero sense.
Yeah, just who the Astros
like he would
are
fit.
up.
He could fit into their team. Like it works.
He said move Correa to second. Correa's gonna be a free agent.
No, that was what I
whoa,
said.
whoa.
That's what I said. I was joking. That's what I said. I was like, yeah, you move Bregman to short, you move Correa to second, you send out 𝒂𝒏𝒔 to Moron Mountain.
just have one of them catch at this point.
Oh, so wait, it's a 3-team trade?
Or Kris Bryant was a catcher at one point, wasn't he?
Was he? I doubt it.
I don't know.
I feel like he
All
made
I know
that.
is that you know that Kris Bryant could play the corners in both the infield and the outfield.
Yeah, outfield.
Yeah.
So
Like I
the
said,
versatility is
the
there.
fit is
It's very
there.
flexible.
The value
so
was not.
It works. Yes.
I have
Exactly.
agreed. I'll go last though.
The fit was there, value not so much.
I want to hear what Hendon has to say because I know it's directed at me. So
No, you can go first.
yeah, let Billy go.
All right. I'm doubling down from last week. I'm going with the Brewers again. And this is another blockbuster.
Oh,
It again
Billy just
sends-
loves all these moving pieces.
It again sends Kris Bryant, Wilson Contreras, but this time Alec Mills. That is just because the Brewers do not have as great of a
Hall of prospects.
Yeah, prospects, exactly. But they give up Luis Urias, who, was at one time a top prospect. Bryce Terang, who, that kid is going to be good.
You traded
Mario,
him twice.
yes. Mario Feliciano, who is a catcher, and he's supposed to be really good. And then Corey Ray, send him back to Chicago, where he grew up. And that is the 2, 4, and 10 prospects. along with Luis Urias, who is still 22, if that. Might still be 21. I think he's 22. But it addresses needs that the Brewers have, and yeah, it'll never happen though because the Brewers will not spend that money.
Guy keeps trading Bryce Terang.
Yep.
Like, dude,
Hey,
just get him off the Brewers. Just send him everywhere.
He's
He's
their
a
best
good
piece.
prospect.
Yeah,
No, I hear you.
he's not 5 tools. He's like
4 and a half.
yeah, but like spread out among all 5 tools.
I got you.
Yep.
He's really
All right,
good.
Mike.
No, Mac is going first because
I already went.
Back it did. By the way.
Guys,
Oh.
fucking La La Land over there, bro.
Mine's a nice full fantasy trade. A nice fantasy trade, so I never have to hear about Kris Bryant ever again.
Like a wet dream kind of thing.
He is getting traded to the 𝑦umiuri Giants for a very famous name on this podcast. Max's guy, Robbie Delios. Hasashi
Oh.
Iwakuma
Oh,
and
God.
Gerard Opara.
Wait, they're all on the fucking 𝑦umiuri Giants?
Yes, they are.
The
I gotta
level of research that went into this.
I
It's
literally looked it up.
astounding.
I looked it up in the past 5 minutes.
Oh,
So
God.
Now, then Chris will never be able to talk about Kris Bryant.
He'll be the biggest 𝑦umiuri Giants fan ever.
Yeah,
Fuck you
really.
mean?
Like, what? The fuck thinks that's stopping me? Like,
I mean,
guy has to retire, bro.
Hang on, is the fit there, though?
the fit is always there.
Apparently, there's always a fit, bro.
They're giving up 2 second-team players and 1 first-team player for probably the best player on their team.
The team has ever seen, probably.
Oh, Sarahara, dipshit, come on.
Oh, true. I forgot it was Giants, yeah.
God, did you ever watch a movie?
Which one?
I'm pretty sure it was a Bad News Bears one. I don't remember.
Man. All right, any other stupid fucking trades?
Nah.
Nope.
All right.
Good
Any
now.
other stupid fucking trades?
It's
Your
been
Astros
the
won was worse
𝑦umiuri
than the
Giants.
𝑦umiuri
My
Giants, bro.
Astros
Come on.
won.
𝑦umiuri Giants was at least illegal. God.
Illegal.
The MLB didn't step in for that one.
Hendon's got jokes tonight, bro. Love
Always
to
do.
see it. Always do.
Onto our second baseman.
All right.
Yeah. So top 5 second baseman. We're going position by position every week. Last week we did first baseman. Previous week catchers. Second baseman this week. Shortstops next week. Top 5 second baseman. Mac, since you missed last week, you're going first.
I wanted to go last. But all right.
That's bad.
So am I doing 5 to wait? Am I doing 5 to 1?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, 5 to 1.
1, 2, 3.
DJ LeMahieu.
All right. So 5. 5. I have
Five.
Keston Hiura. 4. Jeff McNeil. 3. Ketel Marte. 2. Ozzie Albies, and 1. DJ LeMahieu. Would you like an explanation for any of those, or should I wait?
Run it back one more time.
Keston Hiura 5, McNeil 4, Ketel Marte 3, Ozzie Albies 2, and DJ 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒄𝒉 number 1.
I don't have a problem with it.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. I had some notes here for some.
Let's hear 'em. What are
When
the
you hear
notes?
some other ones, okay, yeah, good.
All right, so Ozzie Albies, I actually don't like, but I like his upside. And if he gets on base a little more, I think he's a pretty well-rounded player. Ketel Marte, if you don't look at his 2020 basic numbers, his underlying stats, like under advanced metrics, were pretty on par with 2019.
Mhm.
And even though he had 2 homers in 2020, he still had 14 doubles and a triple. McNeil, I like his bat to ball skills. I think he should be.
You don't gotta tell us that twice.
Yeah, and then Keston Hiura, again, untapped potential, good power. Just needs to put a little more bat to ball.
Mhm.
So
And
my question with Yura is like, why him over a guy like Whit Merrifield or something like that? Or
okay, so Whit Merrifield, his exit velo is going down, his age is increasing, so that was alarming. And actually, I think 𝒂𝒏𝒈 would be
Yeah, I was
6,
ahead of him also.
and then maybe Altuve, somewhere in there.
Muncy's.
wait, I was gonna say, did we say Muncy was a second baseman? What did we say he was?
I don't know. Whatever the fuck. I guess.
I think we declared him a first baseman, right, Billy?
Okay, that's fine.
No, we didn't declare him as anything.
So then
he's-
Altuve and Witt.
He's a human.
Yep.
He's just a human.
He's the top first baseman and second baseman that the Dodgers have on their depth chart. So I don't know how they're planning to do that, but
And to be honest, Whit Merrifield doesn't even count because he played the outfield.
Played outfield, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
mostly,
He
yeah.
played 51 games in the outfield last year. And then the year before he played 77. So he's split in half and moving more to the outfield.
Gotcha.
That's been the trend, right, lately.
I think they have like a good prospect at second base that they've been using.
They
Christian
got
Colon.
Bobby Witt Jr. and
No,
Yeah,
it's Nicky Lopez is the
Yeah.
second baseman.
Yep.
Yeah, and they have Bobby Wood playing shortstop. Well,
Eventually.
I don't know what they're gonna do because Mondesi is still so fucking young.
yeah, but you can move him to second.
True.
Kind of
Well, yeah,
sucks,
Lopez.
though.
Nicky Lopez is young as shit too. You can also move him to third, I guess.
I'd about their fucking Mondesi if he didn't have speed. He's trash.
Yeah.
He's Billy Hamilton of the infield. That's the way he is.
Jeez.
At
Brutal.
least he hits the ball. Billy Hamilton, bro. The guy's got a fucking pool noodle.
He'd be lucky if he had a pool noodle.
Literally, dude.
Guy wouldn't hit water if he fell off a fucking boat.
All right, on to the next one.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
I got 𝒑𝒏𝒄𝒅 Marte at 5, Brandon Lowe, I don't know which one it is. Lau,
Overrated.
4. Maka, let's keep your hatred of the Rays out of this, all right? Jose Altuve at 3, McNeil at 2, DJ LeMahieu at 1.
See a biased Mets fan there? Whatever.
Dude, I think now that he actually has a solid position, like his hitting will surpass what he's been doing.
No, I was just cracking jokes. I think that's fine.
Are you slapping knees, cracking jokes over there?
Yeah, I'm not big on Brandon Lau. I think he had a hot start to 2020, and then after that, he was kind of awful.
Okay.
And he was actually really bad in the playoffs too. Like it was kind of laughable at some points.
Yeah, I mean, I've been changing my list all night actually.
all day, all night.
No, I didn't get started until about 3 hours ago.
Okay.
I've been changing my list constantly. So I have at 5, I have Jeff McNeil. At 4, I have Brandon Lau. 3, I have Marte. 2 Albies and 1 DJ LeMahieu. Like I said,
Decent list.
the initial iteration of this list was Lau, Altuve, Merrifield, Albies, LeMahieu. So I've gotten better.
I mean, it's better than his catchers.
Definitely have gotten better. Wow.
That's not too bad.
Like Billy, as I was telling you, after DJ LeMahieu, it's just anyone could be there. Like there's only 7 or 8 guys that could be there.
Yeah.
So
I do have a question. Why do you have Jose Altuve there?
what?
Why do you have Jose Altuve there?
No, I didn't. In my
you didn't?
official, that was my initial list.
What was your official? Say it
My
again.
official one. 5-1. McNeil, Lau, Marte, Albies, LeMahieu.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Good
I
list.
know you're looking for my Astros fandom peppered in. I know.
I know.
I know you're looking for
Because I
it.
heard Altuve, so I
Well,
was like,
Altuve's not. Altuve's not. Like if you're basing off 2020, then yeah, he's not in there. But like he's
He's
still
like
never
6 or
been a
7
good
to me.
defender.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I don't
always been average
been a-
at best.
Like
Yeah.
as I said to Billy, I sent Billy a list of like 9 names where they could all be anywhere from 2 to 10.
Yeah,
You
I just think it's concerning about how bad he was in the regular season last year, even regardless of his 60-game season. Like
Yeah.
Right.
after all that
Exactly.
shit went down, like it's
It's
For
just
a
not.
guy who-
he had a
who
negative
was-
WAR,
His
didn't he?
entire, I think he was maybe he was negative. I'm not sure.
I think it was
I'll look
negative.
it up right now.
But I mean, for his entire career, he's been such a bat and ball guy. So something was off.
So
All right. So here's mine. I got number 5, Ricky Weeks. Number 4, Robinson Cano. Number
What is
3,
this,
Dustin
every
Pedroia.
week, huh?
Was
Every
this
fucking
2009?
Hang on. Let's finish this list. What do you got?
No, I don't have another 2.
Uh,
2009?
I was gonna say Derek Jeter at 1, right?
Not a second baseman.
What was that? Second base.
Bummer.
Doc.
Man, you're
I'm,
ahead.
I'm ahead 1 week. I'm ahead 1 week.
That's
Kazbot
2 weeks,
Sui.
dog.
Kazmatsui. Yep.
Kaz. There you go. All right, so my real list.
Jeff Kent.
5, Keston Hiura. 4, Ketel Marte. 3, Jeff McNeil. 2, Ozzie Albies. 1, DJ LeMahieu. So me and Mac had the same list, just swap 3 and 4.
Wow. You're
I mean,
in sync,
I
bro.
just don't like Albie's inability to hit righties.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
Ketel Marte
just-
isn't great
But
against
everything
righties.
else, though, it's
But-
kind of.
but his ability against lefties is just so
I know.
much better than everybody else in the MLB that
I
it
know.
just propels him. And then he's such a great fielder. And he's such a great base runner. I'm fine with him not being able to hit righties over 250 clip.
It's still 1 out of 4. It's still 1 out of 4.
I just looked at it.
I mean, he really just has to be average against righties, because if
Yeah.
he's as good against lefties, it really kind of just
Yeah,
is.
look at him in the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you get? 3 at bats against lefties, and he hit home runs off of each of them. Like, the dude hits lefties like there's no tomorrow.
Mike, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
This guy with the rubber band, bro.
Man.
It's like a goddamn cat.
Reach on Mike, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Doing a show over here.
I was giving you a show.
Yeah, that's debatable.
But no, like, and I know a guy none of us had was like Jake Cronenworth or yeah, it's really.
1 year.
Nah, Sam, not enough.
I don't know if like, I know that's kind of where my head was at, but
And is he even going to be playing second base this year?
yeah, that's what I said to Billy too when I was making this list. You know,
Yeah, it's hard to say. What are they going to do with them? They still have Will Myers on the team, and obviously the left side of the infield is locked down for the next 15 years. So
what does Will Myers have to do with anything?
Well, they have a full outfield, and they just
Yeah,
signed the
right
guy
field.
from Korea,
Tommy Pham's in left, and who's
Grisham.
in center? Grisham.
Right,
So where are you putting him?
that's true.
His
I mean,
Hosmer.
Hosmer
And
hasn't been
Hosmer's
great, but-
alive again, so.
Yeah,
He will
I mean,
fuck up.
Well, if he's not, yeah, I mean, you have him and Will Myers. You can always put Myers at first.
yeah, exactly. That's a problem.
It's just a rotation.
That's another team that could benefit from the DH right there,
What?
the Padres.
Cronenworth,
I think
he can play. He's only played infield, by the way. He's never played the outfield.
Right.
He was mainly the shortstop when Tatis was hurt for a little bit this year, and I'm pretty sure actually if Tatis was not starting at shortstop, Cronenworth was.
Right.
So yeah, I mean,
It's anyone on the Padres is really interesting to debate outside of Tatis and Machado. You know where they stand, even in that lineup. You know.
I guess I think the outfield's pretty locked.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I mean,
You're just gonna throw Cronenworth out in right field and get rid of Will Myers.
well, no, that's the thing. It's Myers who's
You don't know if Cronenworth could even play out there.
Right.
He's never played a major league game out there.
I hear you. Let's see. Yeah, I think that wraps it up for our top fives.
Mm-hmm.
One more time, Mac. Let's go around again. Mac, what was your top five?
I had Keston here at 5, McNeil 4, Ketel Marte 3, Ozzie Albies 2, DJ LeMahieu 1.
Mike?
I had Ketel Marte, Brandon Lau, Altuve, McNeil, DJ LeMahieu, 5-1.
I had 5-1 McNeil, Brandon Lau, Ketel Marte, Ozzie Albies, and DJ LeMahieu. Billy, what do you got?
Keston Hiura, Ketel Marte, Jeff McNeil, Ozzie Albies, DJ LeMahieu.
All righty. And on to the beloved Mike's transactions.
Okay. Since Tuesday, Blake Treinen signed a 2-year deal with the Dodgers. Robbie Grossman signed a 2-year deal with the Tigers. Greg Allen was
Yeah, there it is.
Greg Allen was acquired from the San Diego Padres for James Rivas.
What a big deal right there.
Ryan
Yankees making
Stanek.
moves.
Ryan Stanek to the Houston Astros. Okay. AJ Cole to the Blue Jays on a minor league deal. Yankees signing 𝒍𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒂 to a minor league deal. And
What was that? What was that name? One more time.
𝒍𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒂.
Isn't it Jolice Chassin?
It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Who became an American citizen on his birthday.
Cool. All right. Macca's favorite Yankee reliever got claimed by the Mets from the Marlins. Stephen Tarpley. Don't know why that happened.
You guys got Shreve and Tarpley, my two most hated lefties of all time.
The Mariners added to the former Mets relief pitchers by by signing Paul Sewald to a minor league deal, along with Rosenis Elias and 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. Oh God.
So hey, let's go back to Seattle real quick. Just real quick. Montero, right?
Yes.
They got Sewald, and who else they got?
I think they have two others.
I know they've like Justin Dunn and those guys from the trade. Just Justin Dunn, really, right?
Yeah.
And then who's the other one? I think we're missing one, right? Oh, Chris Flexen. That's 4 fucking former Mets right there. Jesus fucking Christ. Did they not realize it didn't work for the Mets?
And they're all going to excel there.
Oh, they're going to thrive. They're all going to be fucking Cy Young candidates.
And then the biggest signing of this past week, Kyle Schwarber to the Nationals.
1 year, what, $10 million deal? Or 11? Yeah.
I think it's 10 or 11. It's generally the same.
Wait. Did you get the Yankees got 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂? Was that this week?
I don't think that's official yet.
Oh, it's official.
It didn't show up here.
It is official. They're making moves, baby.
Good to have you back, Macca.
Thank you.
Socrates burrito. Sheesh.
You know what they're doing? They're getting that outfield depth. They're ready to go. Buy Brett Gardner. Brett Gallen's his replacement.
So let's real quick touch on the really the only one that really matters in
Paul
Schwarber.
Sewald to the
Fucking Paul Sewald. Nah, Schwarber to the Nats.
You're welcome for that.
Schwarber said that the Yankees had expressed interest preliminarily. Expressed preliminary interest.
Another guy who can't play the outfield.
Right, exactly. They were looking to replace Brett Gardner real quick. But he said he's looking to stay in Washington for a long-term thing. This is definitely a prove-it deal for Schwarber. It's another good move from the Nats, I think. I really think that it has them keeping pace with the NL East and how busy it's been this offseason, comparably at least. Given the fact that nothing's fucking happened.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I mean, anyone else got thoughts?
On the Schwarber deal?
The Schwarber deal, yes, Macca.
I like it. He's smart. Where's he going to play, though?
Left field.
So they're going to move Soto to
where
right?
they're going to put Soto, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's right.
I would not play Soto anywhere but left field, personally. Soto does not have a strong arm.
I mean, are they just banking on him hitting the shit out of the ball and then signing him
Unless
back?
they move.
He's not going behind the plate, so don't say that if that's what you're
I was thinking it. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
No. So, all right. Fangraphs has Schwarber in left, Soto in right, and Robles in center.
No.
I guess that's what they have to do. It's not ideal, but
I mean, defensively they're better with Andrew Stevenson, but
well, yeah, but Andrew Stevenson looks like they fucking picked him out of the fucking comic book convention and said, "Hey, throw on this uniform and fucking swing a bat for us."
Honestly, they might be
fast
banking on the DH coming back this year.
They might, yeah.
Because
That'd be
some
smart.
uncertainty.
What about first base, though?
Right?
Josh
Bell.
Josh Bell. That's
I mean,
right.
it's not confirmed, but like we don't even know if the season's gonna start. I mean,
There's still so much that's uncertain.
I mean, they made playoff changes like the day of opening day last year, so like you really, I guess they can kind of do anything.
Realistic, yeah. It's Andrew Stevenson or bust. That's like the only spot he could take.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you have to move Soto to right. Schwarber.
You have Yan Gomes, Josh Bell, Starlin Castro, Keyboom, Turner, Soto, and Robles. Like it's the only spot.
Schwarber was decent in left, wasn't he? I can look up his.
When he lost,
wasn't.
Not in 2015. He wasn't.
Well, okay, well, let's 6 years ago, bro.
When he lost the weight, yeah, he wasn't too
Yeah.
too bad. I think he
Right,
ended up
'cause he could
becoming
lose
like
moves.
around average.
He
I'll
could lose move.
get you his DRS right now.
Nobody enjoyed his dive in the NLCS in 2015. Sure.
Loved it. I loved it.
I remember that.
Missed the ball by like 3 feet.
The big old flop.
Yeah, that was the epitome of a belly flop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely an interesting fit. As you said, you really shouldn't move Soto from left, but I think out of that outfield, Soto's probably got the best arm, no?
No.
Robles, doesn't it?
Robles, yeah.
Robles has a very good arm,
Okay.
but Soto has a trash arm.
Really?
It is garbage. He's accurate. He hits his cutoff, but not strong at all. Banking on his bat.
Yeah, it's more of an offensive move than anything.
Yeah.
More protection, I guess.
Can Kevin Long help him out?
Yeah.
He's done it with many other players, so I wouldn't doubt it. That is potentially very dangerous left-handed Nationals lineup, which is good for this division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's really good for this division. So see how that plays out.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the division as a whole right now, the NL East, with the Marlins not doing a whole hell of a lot, but they're gonna be pesky. I think the next couple of years.
It's the best division in baseball.
I think 162 games is going to get to the Marlins, though.
I think
very
so too.
commonly, it is a very good division on paper, but then it ends up being that one team is pretty good and the rest kind of fucking suck. That's usually, I feel like, how it goes.
I think this year will be different, though. I think the
it
Mets
will,
and
too.
Braves are legit. I think the Nationals will be like around 500. I think depending on what the Phillies do, they'll probably suck. And then the
Phillies
Marlins
are going to come in last place.
You think so? Last place?
Calling that, yep.
Wow, that would be crazy.
I would not be surprised. Aaron Nola's not that good. Zach Wheeler's the only one that I trust in that rotation. Their bullpen still sucks.
That's fine. I trust Nola more than Wheeler, honestly. I like Nola.
I don't like Nola all that much.
Well,
if Nola can show me one more
Yeah.
year of 2019, 19, right?
18.
18. If you can show me one more year in from 2018.
Dude, they have no depth. Holy shit.
Yeah, no depth at all.
Phillies zero.
They're literally banking
shortstop.
on Bryce
Eflin
Harper.
is their 3 starter. Holy
Yep.
And especially if they don't
they only
sign
have
Real
4
Muto
starters
back.
slotted.
Their outfield
Real
is
Muto's not
fucking...
coming back.
No,
Right.
they have Spencer Howard and Velasquez. They have 5.
Oh, really? I saw on their depth chart only 4.
No, they have 5.
What?
Velasquez is their 5.
Well, Velasquez plays left field apparently too.
Nola's been good for 4 years now.
Yeah, he's been okay. He's been pretty good.
But he's been really good for 1 year.
Yeah,
Right.
he was really good 1 year, and then he's been good the rest of the years.
He's not an ace, though.
No, he's not.
That's what
worry,
Billy's
guys.
saying. Yeah.
It's a good
Don't worry,
team.
guys. They have Christian Bethancourt to come in and pitch.
Bro, the Phillies have no catcher, no third baseman.
It's
Mhm.
Andrew.
No
No, they have
shortstop.
Bombs.
What do you mean by no third base?
Bombs
Yeah.
at third.
Oh, right. I forgot about him. So they have no shortstop, no catcher.
They have
McCutcheon's
Gene
washed
Segura
up
playing
left.
shortstop.
Scott Kingery is fucking shit.
I mean,
They have
Segura-
nothing.
They have no outfield except for Harper.
Yep.
They have McCutcheon, but they don't
I was
have him
gonna say,
listed as
McCutcheon's
an
still under
outfield.
contract?
McCutcheon's he's
McCutcheon's
like 35 now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, and didn't he just have surgery too, like a major surgery?
Yep.
Yeah, they got nothing. Holy shit!
Yeah.
And their
Rhys
bullpen,
Hoskins
their
fucking
bullpen
sucks
is
too.
fuck.
Yeah,
Why did they
Hoskins
trade
is
for
awesome.
Jose Alvarado?
Because they're stupid. I
'Cause
mean, they actually kind of.
I mean, that's not a. It's
That
not
was
a
a good trade for
was-
them. Yeah.
It was a fleece
It's a good
trade.
trade, but like, what? You have 2 guys in your bullpen now that are
Yeah.
actually useful.
But I don't get how Brad Hand is
Better
sitting
than
out
one.
there and the Phillies don't have him. Like, what are we doing, dude?
Right.
It's like the Angels need pitching. Yo, you got Trevor. Go waste your money on Trevor Bauer. Like nobody else is gonna do it.
Throw the bag at him. Yeah.
Any
No,
like
they're,
one-
you know
one
they're gonna
year
end up
deal.
taking it.
they have to. There's nobody else. Who's gonna sign Trevor Bauer?
No,
Nobody's stupid enough to take on that contract.
No. Yeah.
no, you
Yadi
do.
Moreno.
You give him a 1-year deal.
He's Trevor Bauer.
That's what we were saying last time. Yeah.
Yeah, but who's gonna? He's gonna ask for like 35 million a year, bro. Like why
You
would
have
you
the
have
cap.
that?
Fuck it.
Who has the cap though? The Dodgers. And they're not gonna
Somehow.
spend that.
How the fuck do they always have money like that?
Well, they just won the World Series too.
Yeah.
So
Well, the luxury
They
tax
go
is
over
even
the
large
luxury.
with them. Yeah.
Luxury. But the luxury tax is kind of a fluke the way that it works.
it's a soft tax, dude. It's not
Yeah,
that.
the first year that you do it, you get taxed nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
Right.
Nothing
It's
fucking
the
happens.
third year, right? It's the third year that hits you, right?
Third
Yeah.
year and a half.
So
But
that's why you go over it,
yeah.
you come back down, go back
Exactly.
over it.
Right, you reset, and then yeah.
Yep, exactly. Luxury tax kind of a joke.
It is a joke.
It's an excuse for teams not to spend.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
what
much.
it is.
Anything we're missing?
Nah.
Nope.
Let's one thing we didn't do earlier, roll through the Southside production staple of podcasts. So we got go check out On the Power Play hockey podcast. Those guys are great. Tri-State Sports Beat, all your New York, New Jersey sports. You get it fixed there. Really, anything you want, they cover it all. What else we got? Oh, From the Tips, our golf podcast, debuting this upcoming week, I believe. That's gonna be great. Again, if you want to become a sponsor of the show, shoot us an email, pandemicsponsor@southsideprod.com. Let us know how COVID impacted you or your business, or a business you know of. Give us contact information and send us a little bit of information about the business. We'll throw it to a different podcast or do it on ours. Go get some Take a Pitch merch. Some new stuff coming soon, hopefully.
Working on a Frankie Lindor one right now.
All right. Mets fans are going to want to grab that one. The Cut will be premiering at some point in the next couple months. That one I'm really proud of. Finally got that interview locked down. What else am I missing? Check us out, southsideprod.com, southsideprod.com for any more information or how to get in touch with anyone on our network. Boys, as always, a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Why don't you do the little? Or you
Hey, you want everything from me?
can you run through that ad again? I need a good
Oh,
laugh.
fuck you. That was wrong.
Yee yee yee,